Hi, I'm Cheryl Boltz with today's Bolts of Insight. I've often referred to things that I channeled as comments of like, feel it but don't become it, thank it for teaching you, and release it and fill in with your intention. It's coming up a lot that this is a very common denominator as we step out into the new, as we step out into the next aspect of our lives, as the pandemic is coming to a closure and we're asked to go out and be the next person we're becoming. So a lot of triggers may come up, or a lot of traumas may come up, or emotions that we experienced before and we'd like to release. So this is where the feel it but don't become it comes in. We're feeling the emotion. We're allowing the emotion to come to us. We're not repressing it like we probably have in the past, and that's why it's coming up again. But we're feeling this emotion. We're not allowing this emotion to become who we are. We're not like laying overwhelmed and can't function within our lives because all we're doing is allowing the emotion to become us. But rather we're feeling it. We're allowing it to come into our frequency. We're allowing ourselves to feel the emotion, but come at it less from being a victim or an experience in the direct, but rather as more of a feeling it as an observer. Feel it, but don't become it. Don't become the emotion. Don't let the emotion overwhelm you. Don't let the emotion be who you become and then you wallow in it. But rather feel the emotion. Feel it within your existence. Look in the space where you felt it. Observe that. Be the observer of the emotion. Release it. Release it. Feel it, but don't become it. Release it. Allow it to go. As you are the observer, you don't have to hold on to it. You can release it out and know that you, as the powerful person that you've become, you as the person who lived through the experience, that you're re-experience within your emotions, not within the real time, but rather the past time. You're feeling it in your existence, but not becoming it. You're releasing it as you know that it is not your reality. Then you're thanking it because it has reminded you there's been a situation that has caused you to become triggered or to remember it or to re-experience the emotion. You're thanking it for teaching you whatever it was it taught you. It taught you through suffering, through pain. So we're thanking it for teaching us and allowing us to experience the reminder. Not to be the emotion, but remember the emotion and then thank it for teaching us and showing us and reminding us of the suffering we experienced, which allowed us to learn this emotion. Feel it, but don't become it. Thank it for teaching you. Release it, knowing that you are not that. You have survived. You have become more than that. And then once you have released, you always need to fill in. This is so key. We always, when we release anything from our frequency, when we release an emotion, when we release a thought, whenever we allow anything to go out of our existence, out of our frequency, something we released with intention or know we released, we always want to fill in with what we intend to have be part of our existence, what we want to manifest, what we want to fill in. Because if we don't fill in with intention, the emotion will come right back in. The trauma will come right back in, or something even worse might come back in. An emotion that we may not have ever experienced, but now we have internalized it in a different capacity, more stressful or more unwelcome, or perhaps we will experience something else that just was floating by and came on in and became our own. We need to fill in with intention. Again, feel it, but don't become it. Thank it for teaching you. Release it, and then allow yourself to fill in with whatever you would like to fill in with. Oftentimes when we've experienced a trauma, we want to fill in with the opposing emotion. The negative was the trauma. So what is the positive? The flip of whatever that emotion was that we just released. Fill in. And then know that we are that. Please reach out if you need support or clarification with any of this. I'm available to you. Your higher self is available to you. Mantra is available to you. Other healers are available. Reach out to me. Reach within, because you as a healer yourself, healing your own existence, as we all have the capability to do, can heal yourself. And as you heal yourself, you're healing all. When one is healed, we are all healed.